Coming up in this baking tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how to make these fabulous rainbow cupcakes, so keep watching. Hi everybody and welcome back to All About Aoife. Today we're in the kitchen and I'm going to be showing you one of my favourite recipes. It's my rainbow cupcakes. I made these rainbow cupcakes all the time for friends and family and they always rave about them and ask me to make more. Even though the flavours are quite simple, it's the effect of inside the cake that they love. So I love to bake, I always have. I bake for special occasions, I just bake randomly, and I love to bake for other people. So I want to inspire more of you at home to bake for other people because I think it's a really nice way of showing someone that you love them. It's nice to have something homemade. If you can make something show-stopping like these rainbow cupcakes, then your friends and family are really going to be impressed. So let's get started on the recipe. For this you will need 150 grams of self-raising flour, 90 grams of butter, 110 grams of caster sugar, 2 eggs, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 2 tablespoons of milk. You'll also need a selection of food colouring. I have some gel and some liquid ones here. If you don't have all these colours, don't worry, you can just make a multicoloured cupcake. You'll also need white chocolate for the topping and some sprinkles here and of course some cupcake cases. Okay, so let's get started on combining all of these ingredients together. So in my bowl here I already have my self-raising flour and to it I'm going to add my caster sugar. Go straight in, and as well as that I'm going to add my butter, two tablespoons of milk, and our 2 eggs. So now that all of our ingredients are combined in the bowl, we're simply going to take our electric mixer and get whisking. So all our ingredients have combined and we have this lovely pale yellow colour. I've turned the mixer up to a high speed for 1 extra minute after everything was combined, just to kind of get some air into the mixture and create this nice silky smooth texture. So now I'm going to divide my mixture among 6 bowls. I'm going to do it as evenly as I can, but don't get too technical in this. And then I'm going to add the food colouring to each of the bowls to create our rainbow effect, and then we're going to start to add it to our cupcake cases. So I'm just adding a small drop of food colouring to each of my bowls, a little at a time until I know what colour I need. You don't want to add too much in because then you might get a really deep colour. You just want to add a small bit at a time to get the desired effect. So I have finished popping all my food colouring into my individual bowls and I have some lovely ones here. Here's my red and my blue and I have my yellow. I also have my orange and my green and my purple, and now we're ready to assemble them into our cupcake cases. So I'm just lining a tray with 6 to 8 cupcake cases. This is probably going to make 6 large cakes or 8 small cakes depending on what you feel like and how much batter you have left over. At this stage you want the oven preheating to 180 degrees, ready for the cakes to go in. So we're going to start with the purple, just putting a small dollop at the bottom of each cupcake case. Remember, we have loads of colours to go in here, so you don't want to go too overboard with the batter each time. And then we're going to take our blue colour and again a small dollop on top. So I've added some purple to the base of our cupcakes and then I've gone in with some blue. When you're adding the second colour, what you want to do is take the back of your spoon and just gently even out the mixture. So I'm going to add all my mixture to the cupcake cases, evening them out as I go, and I'm going to add purple, blue, green, yellow, orange and then red to get our lovely rainbow effect, and then they are ready to go into the oven. I'm just finishing off my cupcakes with the final colour, which is red, and they're looking quite full and they might be a bit overflowing at the moment because we've added so much batter, but don't worry about it, they'll turn out great in the oven, and if they pop up they're going to look like a little muffin on top, and they're going to be even more fabulous than you thought they were going to be. So now these are ready to go into the oven at 180 degrees for about 15 to 20 minutes, and you'll know they're done when you insert a skewer and the skewer comes out nice and clean. So to finish off our cupcakes when they come out of the oven, I've just broken up some white chocolate into bite-sized pieces, and I'm simply going to add a small piece to each of my cupcakes. My top tip is to take the cupcakes out of the oven, leave them on the oven door with the oven off, place a small piece of chocolate on each cupcake, and with the residual heat of the oven, the white chocolate will melt onto the cupcakes and it'll be a perfect amount for each cupcake. I'm then going to finish them off by sprinkling a couple of hundreds and thousands on top to make them gorgeous and rainbow ready, and then they're going to be ready to eat. So there we have it guys, my beautiful rainbow cupcakes. I think they turned out great. I love the way you can see all the layers of colours when you cut into it. I think that the white chocolate and sprinkles definitely add an extra element of fun and party to the cupcakes. This is one of my favourite recipes and I've really enjoyed making this tutorial today. If you've enjoyed watching it, then please make sure to like, subscribe and comment, and don't forget to check out my other videos. Thanks for watching All About Aoife.